I'm breaking down how to build a high-functioning nonprofit board that not only keeps things running, but actually helps you land more grant funding. Here's the thing. You joined a board because you're passionate about the cause, but now you're stuck in meetings that don't even happen regularly, or worse, don't happen at all. And now your nonprofit doesn't even meet the basic requirements for grant funding. If you're nodding along right now, stay tuned. I'm going to answer your burning questions on board member do's and don'ts, tell you how to make your board of directors grant friendly, and show you the secrets to building a dream team of board members that help, not hinder, your mission. All right, you're excited to make an impact and you join a nonprofit board. Flash forward to your first meeting and it's chaos. Half the board members are related, nobody's taking minutes, and someone just asked if we even have quorum. Yikes. If this hits a little too close to home, I've been there too. I've actually been on several boards and worked with lots of nonprofits, and I've seen it all. People with no industry experience, yes men who can't speak their actual mind, and the worst bit, people with conflicts of interest. And coming from a grant writing background, it can be disheartening how grant readiness is a secondary priority for a lot of people. To start things off, let's go over some big FAQs in this area. Question 1. Should you write grants for a nonprofit board you serve on? Yes, but tread carefully. Check your board bylaws, disclose any conflicts of interest up front, and make sure you're clear on where your duties as a board member stop and where your role as a grant writer starts. Like I said before, having conflicts of interest, especially when undisclosed, is a big no-no. But when doing it properly, being on the board can actually give you a leg up. Use your insider knowledge to align the grant goals with the board's strategy. Just make sure you, the executive director, and the staff are all on the same page about what you're applying for funding for. Question 2. What does a healthy board even look like? To start, you need at least 5 to 7 active members who aren't related. Your board isn't a family reunion, so keep it professional. They also need clear roles. President, secretary, and treasurer are necessities. And lastly, meetings actually need to happen. No minutes, no accountability. No accountability, no grants. Question 3. What's it really like to serve on a board? Serving on a board is not a spectator sport. Everyone has a role and you've got to play along with the team. After all, there's no I in board. From chairing committees to handling budgets to mediating the occasional disagreement, I've seen it all. But trust me, showing up and being engaged makes all the difference. Pro tip: fun and productivity can coexist. One of my favorite boards had potluck meetings, great snacks, and productive conversations. It's a win-win for everybody. Speaking of being a pro, did you know that 86% of you amazing regulars haven't subscribed yet? Wild, right? So, quick favor, if you're loving what we're putting out here, and let's be real, who doesn't love free career glow-ups? Hit that subscribe button. It's free, fast, and fuels us up to keep creating even better videos for you. And in return, we'll keep delivering content so good. Now that we've gone over some FAQs, let's talk about the grant writing angle, since that's kind of our thing around here. The short version is, your board is mission critical when it comes to grants. Funders want to see a nonprofit with solid leadership. They might even ask to see your board roster or meeting minutes. A messy or disorganized board raises red flags. If funders don't think you can manage funding based on how poorly managed your board meetings are, you can kiss that funding goodbye. Here's how you can assure that your board of directors is grant funding ready. Diversify expertise. Make sure your board's skill set is wide and varied. If possible, ensure the board has a skill set that aligns with grants that you apply for. Document everything. Clean meeting minutes, updated bylaws, and clear records show that you're organized, which grant funders love. Financial transparency. Have tight budgets, audits, and no weird spending. Funders look for financial accountability. Fundraising track record. Showing your board's ability to raise funds can boost confidence in your project. Most funders don't want to see themselves as the only source of income. Mission alignment. Emphasize how your board actively supports the mission and aligns with the grant's goals. Now that we've gone over some do's, let's go over some don'ts. Over the years, I've made plenty of mistakes, so let me save you the trouble. Here are the most common mistakes made in poorly run boards. No clear roles. If no one knows their job, nothing gets done. Assign roles and stick to them. Recruiting the wrong people. Like I said before, nepotism is pretty much always the wrong answer. Choose passion, skills, and commitment instead of convenience. No training. Throwing new members in the deep end is a disaster waiting to happen. Onboarding matters. Ignoring fundraising. These days, advising simply isn't enough. Your board should also roll up their sleeves and fundraise. No diversity. If everyone on your board looks, thinks, and acts the same, Your nonprofit is missing out on invaluable perspectives. It's not just ethical, it's strategic. To bundle everything that we've talked about into a nice package, here are some clear tips to build a dream team of directors at a nonprofit. Diversify everything. Seek individuals with expertise in areas such as fundraising, finance, legal, marketing, and program development. Ensure board members come from all different walks of life to ensure that everyone's perspectives are being considered. Prioritize people with a passion. Select members who are deeply committed to your nonprofit's cause. Passionate board members are more likely to be engaged, proactive, and bring their own interests to the table. Put focus on networking. Recruit individuals who can open doors to new opportunities, partnerships, and funding. Now, I know that networking is a scary word, but check out this video where we go over how to network like a pro. I promise it'll make the whole concept way less scary. Set clear expectations. Define roles, responsibilities, and expectations from the start, including time commitments, financial contributions, and participation in events. Provide an orientation to ensure everyone understands their role. Foster a collaborative culture. Look for team players who value collaboration and respect differing opinions. Create opportunities for board members to bond and work together effectively. Today, we talked about some of the biggest struggles with nonprofit boards, like messy meetings and bad leadership. We went over how to avoid the common pitfalls and answered questions like if you should write grants for a board you're on, what a healthy board looks like, and what serving on a board is really like. Then, we dove into tips to make your board grant funding ready and how to build that dream team of directors. If this video was helpful, don't forget to check out the free resource linked below, including my favorite board training courses and grant writing guides. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.